Good evening, ladies and gentle simps, and welcome to the Digital Blackface podcast. I'm your e-girl for the night, Jay, joined by my wonderful simp of a co-host.
Yo, it's Joe. Yo, it's Zeno. It's Joe. Fuck.
He wasn't ready.
I was. That's the problem.
I think I might have caught him a little off guard. Let's talk about someone who's a little bit more ready and happy to be our guest for the night. Would you like to introduce yourself, V?
Hi, my name is Ver, and I am kind of an e-girl with a lot of simps on Twitter, I guess.
You guess.
I mean, I would.
And I got invited to talk about them a little bit, and about simpery.
Okay, I mean, I wouldn't call you an e-girl so much as you are a girl that's online.
Thank you, pal. Thank you. That is correct.
You're welcome. So basically, we're here to talk about the big problem with simps in general and why there are just so many of them. So, V, how many simps would you say you think you have?
Well, I used to not have that many, but as of a few months ago, I kind of was getting a lot more followers. So maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple hundred.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I've seen your comments. There's a lot of simps in there. I mean, but back to the point, like, when it comes to simps, like, you know that a lot of them, like, no matter what you do, you could literally be sitting there, as you said, just sitting here, and they'll simp over your pictures or your videos.
Yeah, it's I guess it's kind of inevitable, especially when you post photos. I mean, there are girls that barely, like, you post any kind of photo and instantly the simps just come. But I mean, it used to not. I feel like nowadays, people call anybody a simp. The word has just become kind of overused. But I mean, a lot of times it still is relevant, but it's just become used so much,
I mean, of course, it has become overused. I've overused it myself. I've used it wrongly. I've even called some guys a simp as a joke who weren't really doing anything. But it has to be said that a lot of the guys who do simp you they really demonstrate what it means to be a simp. Do you remember any specific comments that you'd say went above and beyond?
Well, last week a guy said that he wants to suck the autism from my asshole. And a couple other guys, when I tweeted about the toilet paper thing for coronavirus, they said, two guys said, why do you need paper? Why do you need toilet paper? You can just use my tongue. Yeah, there's.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think Jay's in danger of dying from laughter. But it has to be that's really a lot to say. Suck the autism out of your ass. That is a new sentence if you think about it.
I don't think that's how it works, but
I think some sentences are meant to not make sense.
Yeah.
But I was actually talking with someone earlier today when I mentioned that you were going to be on the podcast, and they mentioned that you're just like, people can't help it but to simp around you, and they just lose it completely anytime you post a photo. But can you tell me like some of the dark side of people who've kind of gotten obsessed with you?
Yeah, I mean, there have been simps that kind of, I had somebody say this and I've been using it now, but simps that went feral, simps that they found out that I wasn't going to sleep with them, or they just decided to start hating on me for clout. And the thing is, I also try not to get myself as like as out there as some girls do, in that like I try not to say or do things that people can use against me, because I've seen a lot of e-girls that like get nudes leaked and things like that. So I don't have any stories like that, thankfully, and I hope not to ever have any stories like that. But I recently had a guy that, and he knows where I live, and I don't like that, but he would, honestly, he might even be watching this right now, because he was the kind of guy that then after I blocked him, he kept making new accounts. He kept messaging me every couple minutes, and then when I wouldn't respond, he would like threaten suicide. He would um that I didn't give him attention and that kind of stuff. It's just it's really crazy. A lot of these people that do that are pretty mentally ill, I think. So I mean, I think if you are a heavy enough of a simp, you probably have some mental illness involved there.
That's true. That's true. But like, you actually went private a little while ago. Do you mind telling us why you did that?
Well, I deactivated for a few weeks, actually for three weeks, and I was going to stay longer, but it was I just felt like I was using social media too much, and I was investing too much time into it. And also, I have had a lot of people that have been constantly harassing me. And though it doesn't bother me that much, because they don't have anything concrete on me, it's just that they don't like me. I kind of had a funny moment this past week, because a few months ago I was canceled for liking fat guys by this one guy that I had no idea who this guy was, but he tried to shame a bunch of people into unfollowing me, and people blocked me because of this guy. And I've still been getting shit about that, but this past week this guy was outed as a pedophile, and
that's not good.
he was outed as saying that, he retweeted from a pedophile account on Twitter that later got banned, and he says that he thinks it's okay to like have sex with a 12-year-old as long as you marry her first, as long as they, because some 12-year-olds look older, guys, or whatever, and it's really fucked up guy. And I'm like, man, the absolute fucking audacity to come after me for liking fat guys when you want to rape children, like, genuinely, KYS, buddy.
It really doesn't make sense, especially when they just pour all this hate on you that doesn't make, like, I remember actually being there when I think one of these trad LARPer girls actually got mad at you and called you fat and whatever, and went on and on for for hours or maybe even days, kept calling you fat, and would quote tweet and say, oh, look, she's using angles, she's fat, she's everything. And then all her followers just kind of like kept piling on. And I was just thinking this whole time, like, are you seeing the same pictures I am? Because they literally were just losing it, and I was wondering what their whole deal was. And you mind actually, because we have talked, and you did mention how some people went to 4chan and like literally obsessed over you there negatively. You mind telling us about that?
Yeah, it's there have been some people that have gone on. They talk about me on 4chan, on other websites, where they have been just like obsessing about. They make up things about me. Like, a majority of the stuff that they say, they don't. Like I said, they don't have anything concrete on me. I don't have anything out there. I don't have like nudes. I don't have anything. So these people resort to like calling me fat, and then when I started posting more like photos of my stomach, they stopped that and started saying that I had sex with some random guy that I like, people that I don't know, or people that I've hung out like totally platonically, because I've only been intimate with one person that I'm still with. And these people know that, so they just resort to making up just like weird stuff. And it's just funny because other people have called them, the way that these people talk about me, they sound like they used to simp me, and because they're anonymous, most of them, other people tell them, like, you sound like you used to simp this girl, like, why are you so obsessed with her? So it there's a dark side of simpery, and it's not very epic.
100% not epic. Jay, you got any questions?
Wasn't there also someone who tried to claim that you were actually just some guy posing his sex doll?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, a couple people were trying to claim that I was like some fat guy, with and that I was my own sex doll. And then actually one guy, I think he said something like that. And then he tried to claim that I'm a fat guy that runs my account, and I'm a fat guy that just like is trying to get women into fat guys. And then I posted myself and a picture of my boyfriend who is fat. And then he started saying that I'm my own boyfriend and that actually I'm the one running the account. And actually,
But
what were you going to
you
say?
had posted videos already. You had posted videos already at that point.
Yes.
So did you think you were some like experimental sex doll from the future, or what?
I don't know. I really have no idea. Like maybe they didn't see that. I don't know. And even when I posted videos, they still try to claim that they think I'm a sex doll. It's just very odd.
It's honestly crazy. Like I just don't get it.
What don't you get, Poe?
I don't get why some people lose their minds over simping. Like I don't get why you have to be so obsessed.
Okay, so I kind of have like a list of reasons why simping isn't bad. I'll go over them.
Okay. Before you do that, could you introduce yourself?
Oh, hi. I'm Base Lodo. I'll change my name in a few months. Today it's Pro Jared, more like prostate. Follow me on Twitter at Base Lodo.
Okay, dude, stop advertising.
Okay, I'm sorry. So I'm active on Twitter, I guess. I don't know. Basically, I'm pro moderate simping. Obviously, it's like anything. It can be taken to the extremes, and I don't think people who like will fall in love with a girl because she liked their comment once on Twitter. I don't think that that's a healthy parasocial relationship.
Okay, but here's the thing. You can't say, I don't believe that there's very little levels of simping that I will say are healthy in any way. So you're putting your attention on a girl who's never going to direct that attention back to you. You're not even spending like extra time with her that most people wouldn't get.
I mean, as Poe, as somebody who I guess gets simped, I don't know. People constantly flood my DMs on Snapchat, and they constantly simp me, saying like how they want to fuck my little boy pussy. Like.
Okay, we'll get back to that later. But let's continue on the simp thing.
So basically, I see all that shit, and I think Veer, do you see all the fucking weird comments that people send you?
Do I what?
Do you see all the weird comments like, "Oh, I want to suck them out of your asshole"?
Yeah, I see some of them, but I mean, I've started muting a lot of my tweets, so I don't have to like just see comments. But I mean, I don't know. Like people say simping is bad, but I lost my virginity because of a simp on Twitter.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
No, really, I'm serious. That's how I met my boyfriend.
Although to be honest,
that he sent me through Twitter.
To be honest,
that's exactly
that story, V, gives a lot of them. I would say hope.
Yeah, that's what I was exactly about to say.
Yeah, that is like a simp's dream.
Okay.
That's a simp's dream right there.
Fun fact, I'm actually hitting up a girl right now on Twitter because...
Okay, dude, stop bragging.
Yeah. Okay, to be honest, they're trapped, but like, we're not going to go into specifics. Yeah, okay. Same thing. There is hope for moderate simpers. All the fuckers out there who go like, ooh, woo, let me like see your asshole spread far and wide as like far as the ocean. Like that shit's never gonna get like any attention. It's just going to maybe get like, hey, fucko, stop doing this shit. But like most people go like, oh, you're kind of cute. I see you like anime, and then like start a conversation. I don't see a problem with that.
Of course not. There's no problem with like trying to talk to somebody. But when you dedicate your time, when you invest money to someone who gives you nothing more than a hi, your username here. Thanks for the donation. See you whenever you donate again. That's pointless.
Yeah. But I think that's more of. I think that it's not just the simps problem. I think that it's also the problem with these cam girls like showing excessive cleavage, and then basically attracting these types of people onto their chatterbait obviously, but Twitch, their YouTube, where basically they'll get people who will spend money to just because they're attracted, and it's a lot of people who are a lot younger who look to these Twitch streamers and YouTubers. They look towards them like a role model, so they want to give them. They're incentivized to give them money. So it's not just, oh look, I'm just an innocent person on the internet, and obviously that does happen with people, but a lot of the problem where you see people giving money, that has some to do with the simp, but a lot to do with the cam girls and e-girls. And I think just calling people simps isn't really tackling the heart of the issue, because we're growing up in a time that people are more lonely, more depressed, and basically you get people on dating websites who are bots. You get people who basically are
of course.
And so people growing up, and especially with hookup culture perpetuated by the millennial generation and a little bit with Gen X, but basically Gen Z, these kids are growing up with lower testosterone, basically less drive to accomplish stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's all true. But before we get any farther, tell us how you would define a simp.
A simp is somebody who lusts or goes after a girl online.
Okay, I mean, I'd ask V, but thank you, V. Also, how would you define it?
It's hard to give an exact definition, because I mean, like, I'll know it if I see it, but it's hard to just like say like this is exactly what it is. But I mean, if you are giving a woman like a whole lot of attention when she isn't going to notice you and she doesn't know you exist, and you just keep doing it in like an extreme way. Like, there's a difference between just saying a compliment to a woman or just saying like, oh, you look really nice or whatever, and like, here's $1 billion and I'm going to like obsess about you day and night, kind of a thing. Or saying like, I'm gonna suck the autism out of your asshole. Like,
that is a perfect quote. I swear that's poetry, honestly. But
I've got great poetry on Grindr, I'll tell you.
Okay, Jay, would you define a simp differently than that?
No, that sounds about what I would say.
Yeah, I'd agree with that too. Basically, if you're investing a lot of attention, time, and or money on an e-girl who basically doesn't give you any more attention than she gives other simps who donate that money or time to her, then yeah, you're a simp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So back to you. Tell us about this. Tell us about the people simping you on Snapchat.
Oh, okay. So basically, since I'm a trap, cross-dresser, whatever you want to call it, people constantly on
Wait,
Snapchat.
you're what? I did not know that. I did not know that.
Cross-dresser, trap, whatever. I talk about it all the time on this server. I guess you're never in when I talk about it.
I have work, man.
I get that. Basically, people constantly
I can
talk to me on Snapchat. They constantly go like, "Ooh, woo, show me your tiny girl cock," and shit like that. And like, basically, I don't get flooded with messages, but oh boy, there are some great ones. Like, if I can find it on my, I'll play it for you guys. It was on Grindr.
Please don't.
Okay.
Let's get.
So basically, people will do that, and sometimes it's actually disgusting. But other times it's just like, oh, you're cute, and I'm just like, okay, I like that, and people will like message me weekly about shit, and like,
would you actually?
it makes
tell
me
us one
feel
of the
good.
disgusting comments? Would you tell us one of the disgusting comments?
One guy wanted me to fist his asshole so much that he couldn't walk for 4 weeks.
He wanted you to fist his asshole so much that he couldn't walk for a week or 3 weeks.
4 weeks, Poe.
4 weeks. There we go. 4, a whole month. Like 2 fortnights. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So just keep going. Tell us all about your trapping and your
Okay, so one guy, my favorite comment is, I'm mobile right now. Fuck, I just want to pull it up because the way that he says it is so good. Basically, it's somebody who wants to meet me so he can fem me up and show me how much of a sissy slut I can be. But the way he says,
I have to tell you, your entire existence is giving me joy right now. Every word you say just improves my mood.
Poe, can I please play the clip?
Roll the clip. Pull that shit up. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna actually see if I can find it.
Here, send it to me, and then I'll put it. Send it to me, and then I'll put it on the screen. How about that?
Sure.
Can I get an F in chat for this for this fucking video that's about to be played?
Are we about to get demonetized before we ever get monetized?
Here, DM it to me. I'll vet this video, and then continue your conversation. I'll tell you when it's ready.
Let's see if this video is worth demonetization. So let's get back to your story. You have lived a life which I can only describe as you're the simp. You're the trap version of V, apparently.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm just going through DMs because the one that I have, it's not as good as quality, and you hear me laughing afterwards, and I sound like a fucking faggot. So.
Proof or it didn't happen, B.
So we have V and V's gender swapped version. This is a beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, we're waiting for the video, Ben.
This Discord's awful with this kind of shit.
Is it? I see.
Okay.
No, because it's an MP3 file.
Well, we can continue while we're waiting. So
yeah, let's continue. So throughout this entire past few days on Twitter, we have seen Simps rise to a new level as iDubbbz's girlfriend, whatever her name is, launched an OnlyFans account. And it has sent Twitter into a new hype of simping. And Jay, you were the one who actually put me onto this account. Well, not that I'm on this account. Let's clear that up right now. I'm not on iDubbbz's girlfriend's OnlyFans. But Jay actually mentioned iDubbbz becoming a simp, and I was confused. And then I searched it and I found out about his girlfriend. Jay, you mind telling the story?
I was very quietly browsing my timeline the other morning when it up a comment from someone I follow that iDubbbz had fallen, quote unquote, and I was like, of course I slide in there and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I get linked to the post of Anissa saying that she has opened a NSFW OnlyFans. And I was also alerted to the fact that she also had a not safe for work Twitter account in which she had been talking about the breast implants that she had gotten about early February, I believe.
With iDubbbz's money, of course. iDubbbz got her that breast. iDubbbz got her those breast implants after she mentioned that she felt self-conscious and her self-esteem was low because her chesticles weren't of the large variety.
Chesticles.
Relatable.
So she
Not relatable.
So she got iDubbbz to of course improve her chesticles with surgery. And basically throughout this period, earlier in this period, she had mentioned that she had put out a tweet that says, "It only takes one bad stream for an e-girl to open an OnlyFans account." And for a while, she had basically been mentioning how she would never have an OnlyFans, and would talk about how the only reason she was going to be less modest with her dress now that she had a boob job, because of course her shirts were going to be more low cut on her larger chest. But the thing is, her shirts were exactly that low cut on all her clothes before, so her talks about modesty weren't exactly true.
Okay.
And now we have the OnlyFans.
Hold up. All right. So we got the audio right here. You guys won't be able to hear it, but the chat will. So if you could, Jared, if you could send it to Poe and Jay also.
I will.
All right. So I'm just gonna play it right now in 3, 2, 1. 18-second clip.
I'm mobile right now. If you let me know where you're at, I will come meet you, and I will turn you in to the perfect little sissy femme that I know you are.
Oh no. That's awful. So he sent you a voicemail and everything. Yikes. Okay. He'll turn you into a sissy femme. Chat, what do you think about that?
And I'll send it to Veer just so that she's in the loop too.
This man sounds like that man sounds like he's a grown man.
So you know the video of fucking the fake Ben Shapiro video where he's like where it was sent like on
Daddy's kitten thing, yeah.
Yeah. That reminds me so much of that.
That's what it felt like listening to that.
That guy sounds like he's in his 40s, like deep 40s. Like deep 40s.
Also, I think I have the pictures up, but I don't want to dox him, so
you know what? Let's not dox him.
Let's not do that.
Let's just keep that audio in our minds.
Can I get a F in the chat for doxing, please?
Like that all the time.
Let's decide.
V, you were saying something?
So I can't really save it, but I saved that one.
V, you were saying something?
I was saying that thing that I sent you, that is my favorite out of like all of the things I've ever gotten sent. The I'm shaking my dick to your pics and the fiber boobs or whatever. That is like the most favorite simp that I've ever gotten. Like it is the funniest thing I've ever gotten, I think.
Burner, could you pull that up? Could you pull that up for them to see?
Already done. I got it all done.
I think part of it is on the screen, yeah. Yep. There were two.
Okay, so yeah, that is I can understand how you two have. I'm not sure if I would be able to deal with that level of attention from people, especially lusting after you so graphically. It's you can. I mean, between femming you up and sucking the autism out of your ass, I don't know which one is the most graphic, I guess. But so Jared Pro, what would you tell me is the best part of your simps? Do you enjoy being simped in any way?
Bullying them afterwards.
Oh, bullying your simps, that's a good one.
Because they can't read my Grindr name, which is, only into feminine people or some shit like that. And I just bully them, calling them retarded and shit.
Pro, could you pause for 1 second? Also, please do not send me any DMs like this. I will hunt you down if you do.
I won't anymore.
Back to you.
So,
Pro,
the best part about it is just kind of making fun of them and sharing them with my friends, and basically, because it just gets a good laugh out of me. So, even the most disgusting ones still make me cackle. So, it's like your cringe posts, Poe on Twitter. It's the same kind of laughter, same reaction.
I don't really laugh at my cringe so much as chuckle evilly, but okay.
I do. It's great. Because then I send them to my friends, and they all get disgusted. Same friends who I talk about the shit on Grindr with, but
I mean,
it just brightens up my day. It just makes my day a whole lot brighter.
Wait, hold up. You said you have friends on Grindr? Like you make friends
No.
on
I talk to my friends about the shit that happens on Grindr.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, like, personally, I don't think I'll ever understand simps in that way. Although there's a lot of people I can't understand when it comes down to it. I'm just like that. But I mean, although Jay will call me her simp no matter what I do, literally.
Absolutely, you're never getting out of that one.
I could ignore her for 2 days and she will say that it's just a simp technique. But
you would not ignore me for 2 days.
First of all, Jay, I could ignore you if I wanted to.
I ignored you for 2 hours, and then you were in my inbox apologizing and begging.
I didn't beg. I did not beg. I did not beg. We're not going. No, we're not letting this go. I did not. There was no begging. There was no begging.
I will pull these messages up.
Something in general VC chat for everyone to look at.
Okay. What did you post in general VC chat? Okay, but to clarify, I did not beg. I simply stated my case and mentioned. Jay, don't me. Please don't.
I'm looking. I'm going back right now.
You will not. Okay.
I am going back in these right now.
Okay. We have fun in our DMs, me and Jay do. We don't.
Oh.
Okay, first of all, don't make that noise. There's no simping going on. It's just friendly, casual conversation as adults are wont to do.
Somebody just DM'd me this.
That sounds like... That sounded a lot worse than it is.
Okay, it does. That did sound bad. Okay, it's just friendly, casual conversation with no adult undertones. Okay, slight adult undertones, but those are mostly from me. I mean,
all from you.
Okay, there's a little from you.
No, there's not.
Okay, let's get back to it. V. Tell me, what's have the trad larpers stopped messing with you?
Yeah, as of late, they haven't as much. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but I would call some of them out before, but now I really try not to because I don't really care. There's one recently that I used to talk to about a year back, and he keeps like kind of tweeting about me, and I'm seeing it, and he's been trying to get on my nerves, but I've been just totally ignoring it. But the funny thing about this guy is he told me like in confidence, this guy is a trad larper. He tries to larp as like nationalist or something. He told me in confidence, basically, that he is bisexual, and I was like, whatever, that's fine. But how he tries to LARP is like this nationalist whatever. I about a month back, I was like, buddy, you're making up these lies about me and you're saying all these nasty things when you told me that you are bisexual and that you like chads. And he was like, no, I'm not bisexual. No, I only was into guys, only wanted to fuck guys because porn turned me gay, because porn made me want to suck cock, like straight porn made me want to suck cock. And I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, that's not...
He went that route. He blamed porn for his...
And I
he
still
blamed
have
porn for being
screenshots.
gay.
I hope I still have these screenshots just in case, he tries to keep fucking with me and doing something, but he's like, oh, I don't care if people know this. And he's like, no, it was because of porn.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Post him in my DMs. We'll put him on screen. He don't care.
No,
you don't care.
I don't know. I mean, I can show you them, but I'd rather not like expose him.
Let's ask chat.
Fine.
Let's ask chat. Let's ask chat. Chat. What do you want? What do you want, BB?
Well, I wasn't planning this right now.
Okay. Let's let it go. Let's let it go. But like, that does happen. That does seem to happen a lot. But like with these trad larpers, they seem to think that they can just go after people while they're hiding all this, and it happens so often. Like with that case where that one of these trad larper girls was basically going after everyone else, and then her boyfriend left her. Her fiance left her for a trans woman.
Oh God.
And I remember, I think she was going after you, V, for like a while, a year ago.
She did a little bit, yeah. She was like calling me fat or whatever because these other e-girls that like hate me for no reason. I don't give a fuck about them, but they just really give a fuck about me. But yeah, she tried to go after me. She tried to say she had my nudes, which is like literally an impossibility.
Yeah,
and
I've seen those. I've seen people say that.
You've seen my nudes? No.
No. I've seen people say that. I've not seen any V nudes. There's no V nudes.
No, there are not.
Of.
There are not.
I've seen mine, Poe, but like
I have not seen your nudes either. Let's get that clear. Jay, stop laughing. And you laugh harder. Of course you do.
No,
Okay.
but she tried to basically she tried to say that she tried to call me a whore for being with my boyfriend in a committed relationship when meanwhile her boyfriend was fucking like sucking cock for like a new cock every month. But I guess
Yeah.
that's fine and trad.
I have heard that story that he was apparently with a new trans woman every month throughout the time they were engaged, and also she had a baby from that guy.
Did she actually, or was that a meme?
That's like I've heard that she had the baby, but I don't know if that's for real.
I don't know.
But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if because they were engaged for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay, if you're done laughing, do you have any questions? Jay?
No, that just kind of threw me off. I've been kind of reeling ever since porn turned me gay.
I feel like that's the thing behind a lot of the trad larpers saying, "Oh, I hate porn because it makes me feel things that I don't want to acknowledge are real."
Yeah.
I don't think any straight guy has watched straight porn and had him want to suck the guy's cock. I think you're not straight if you want to do that.
No, because I think it's also what happens with like the most homophobic people. You see this a lot. Like the people who ran the gay conversion camps. A lot of them just turn out to have massive amounts of gay porn for some reason. Not trap porn, by the way. 2 dudes who look like dudes, like 2 guys with beards who just fuck each other.
2 guys with beards, because that's the most masculine gay porn. You gotta have those beards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because trap porn, I can understand where it's just like, oh yeah, I'm not gay. Look, it looks like a girl, and like that's fine and dandy.
I mean, except for the penis, of course. It's completely a girl.
Yeah, no, it's fine because it tricks the brain. I understand that, but it just is like the most gay porn, where it's just 2 dudes who look like dudes who have beards.
2 dudes cutting down a tree, shirtless, with oil, and then they fuck. That's the gay porn they have.
Of porn. Yeah, it's just because here's the thing. Most straight people just go like, I don't care. Like, just watch whatever you want. But the tragedy, like, you can't watch what I don't want to watch. So it's like, it's just the most repressive people secretly are attracted to that kind of stuff. And it's just something I've observed.
Okay.
I just remembered something. So I was going to say this earlier, but honestly, I think the simps I have now are not as bad as the simps I had when I was underage. Like when I was underage, the simps I had were fucked up in the head. Anything I get now.
Underage? Did they know you were?
Yes, they knew. Yes, they knew, and they were like decades older than me. Like I still remember tons of guys that like try to get me to meet up with them, and this was on Twitter, and they were like in their late 30s, 40s, and up, and they knew I was like, because I started Twitter when I was 14 or 15. I think I just turned 15.
That is not good.
I barely even posted anything, like nothing like I even do now, and I don't do anything bad now, but like I would just post kind of my face and just kind of me like hanging out. And I remember one in particular, I talked about this on my stream one time, but one in particular, he was in his, I think, mid-20s when I was 15, and this guy had said, he was from the UK, and as far as I know now, he works for Amazon, but he what he told me was he told me he wanted to knock me up and then rape our children.
Wait.
And
did you say raise or rape?
Yes.
You said rape or raise?
Rape. R-A-P-E. Rape. He wanted to have sex with our children, and he wanted to see me get raped by animals because he was into that. And he told me he had tons of child porn of like of little kids, like of like. Yes, I swear on like whatever you want. This guy.
You're lying. It's just.
Yep.
No, someone.
No, I can believe that. I can believe that. I can believe all of that.
I can't. I cannot make things like that.
Yeah, no. I've seen the same shit someone posted on Twitter. Basically, they were a survivor of child porn, and all of it was how much they want to rape them. And I'm just like,
I saw that. Yeah.
I saw that too.
Fucked up, bro.
It made me laugh, but that's only because if I didn't laugh, I would cry.
Okay. Before we get too far into this, I actually wanted to spend the last section of the show talking about a more specific type of simp. The ones, of course, who spend money. So, Jay and I were actually talking earlier this week about how many OnlyFans and premium snaps there are, and eventually there has to be an e-girl bubble. The e-girl bubble has to burst at some point, right?
Yeah.
Because
I think that's what's happening with Melody. Called Melody.
Oh, of course, Melody.
The robot one.
The robot anime
Yeah.
e-girl. Yeah.
Because she can do shit that normal girls can't, or what most normal girls can't.
Most.
Yeah, I have to say most because obviously somebody's gonna show me a picture of a girl with a 40-foot dildo up her fucking ass.
40 foot? Don't you mean 40-inch?
40 foot.
He said what he said.
40 feet is okay.
Oh,
Continue.
you doubt me?
I haven't watched Project Melody, so I don't know.
No, I haven't watched her either. It's just like I've seen girls who can do shit that would make me go like, that's probably not possible. Why the fuck are they doing that?
Like sand in the vagina. That's a thing.
And tax apparently, because of course you love posting that.
Okay, look. If cock and ball torture can exist, then of course clit and vagina torture can exist too.
No, vagina torture porn is different, Poe. You should know this. Because it's going into a hole. Not just crushing something.
Okay, back to my point.
Lighting it on fire.
Back to my point. Eventually the e-girl bubble has to burst because you have thousands of OnlyFans accounts, thousands of premium snaps, and there's only so many guys around with money to spend, of course.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of porn just like there's a lot of porn everywhere. There's like almost infinite amounts. You can't watch all of it. You could never watch all of it. Yeah. Even if you got paid to watch all of it, you wouldn't get through before you died.
I don't know how we got from like porn to, like Chatterbait and websites like that to like, you can pay women to like do things for you on camera, and now it's just like pay for like a semi-lewd photo or whatever, and all these simps just come like running. I don't understand like how it got that simple. It's just weird.
Yeah, because it seems like it's a reverse progression. Like it's a regression.
Like there's an emotional attack. Obviously, these guys have an emotional attachment. Well, some of them have to, but others definitely don't. They're just like, oh, this girl looks kind of hot. Maybe I want news of her.
I think the reason why is because they want to like imagine. Because again, these people are growing up super fucking lonely. That like Gen Z are the people who are spending this because they're young. And
okay. So I think I get what you're saying. You're saying that these guys who donate towards all these OnlyFans and premium snaps, they're our version of the Japanese guys who have those holograph girls in their room.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because kind of, it's basically these people are so lonely that they just want to have a girl appreciate them. So even just donating like $5 on a Chatterbait stream, I don't do this, but basically it's their way of coping. But basically, it's people who are super fucking lonely, who just want to have somebody who they not even call their own, but just so that they can like some sort of just, hey, this girl appreciates me.
Look, I have met like a few guys in real life who like in college who literally would be the type. They basically were the type who were donating to cam girls and Twitch streamers, and they weren't bad looking guys. They were on the skinny side. They were a bit short, but all they had to do was put in the slightest bit of effort into their own lives, and they would have easily gotten a girlfriend or easily been able to talk to a girl.
Look at Roger Elliott. That guy's not bad looking in the slightest.
Like Elliot Roger.
Elliot Roger.
I'm not saying his actions were okay. I'm saying the guy wasn't terribly looking.
Look. He had a chin that could cut open a can, but he had money and he wasn't a bad looking guy. All he had to do was not be a terrible person.
Yeah.
But that's harder than it seems sometimes. But the problem with simps just goes like past that. I'm worried that the e-girl bubble might not burst. It'll just keep growing. as guys get worse.
No, because here's the thing, Poe. Would you rather? Because these simps seem to be like these. Like it seems like incels are turning into simps. I would much rather have a world filled with simps who just appreciate women. And just
Okay, but simps appreciate women a bit too much.
No, I'm saying these simps. I'd rather have a world filled with a million simps than a million incels, because simps aren't going to fucking kill people. They're just going to. They're just
okay,
gonna.
let's save the incel debate for another episode. But incels aren't really killing people like that at all.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I know, but you have like the extreme incels who do, and obviously like the small minority of the group. But I'd much rather have. What's the worst a simp's done? Stop donating to a stream or just donate $. Like really, theoretically, what's the worst thing a simp can do?
I mean, there was that one that beheaded that girl. He was kind of a simp.
Really?
I mean, yeah, and the simp who was simping, all the simps who were simping V, who were literal pedophiles.
Yes, who are actual pedophiles.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure a simp could very easily become a rapist if they had a chance.
Oh no.
Well, not like
don't give them any.
Like only the
your
extreme
entire
simp.
fan base is simps. Don't give them the idea.
I'm not talking about you guys, obviously. I'm talking about the extreme simp, like the ones who were up on Verescence.
Thanks.
I don't. Also, first of all,
the okay liberal girl with the like.
Okay, boomer.
Oh, the one that wants to fuck dead people.
Yeah.
Her.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry.
Poe, check your DMs.
That's disgusting.
Okay, let's also have a necrophilia debate on another episode. let's not get too deep into it. But
becoming EFAP, which like planned like 50 episodes ahead of it.
Okay. Burner, could you do me a favor and put the iDubbbz tweet up on the stream?
Which one?
Because iDubbbz, the one where he says no more Mr. Nice Simp.
No more Mr. Nice Simp. Okay, coming right up. Also check your DMs. There's someone who wants to come on.
Oh, someone who wants to come on.
Oh boy.
Okay, look. Okay, sure, let him in. But
because that went well last time, right?
Yes, that went great.
Oh no, it's the same Murray guy who just said, "I heard we heard you cross dress."
Okay, look, but back to my point about that whole thing. I just lost everything I was thinking about. So Jay, you hop on.
What?
I lost everything that I had in mind. It just literally flew out of my head.
iDubbbz on the
phenomenal. I believe our guest is ready.
Okay, Owl, what's up?
There we go.
What's up, Owl?
Hello. Oh, hello. How are you?
How are you?
I'm nervous. I don't know why.
Nothing to be nervous about. Just
no, I mean, I don't know. I mean, is that I never think I will get here to talk about my special person in the internet.
Okay.
No, you're.
Wait. Are you talking about me or Jared or Pro?
I mean, I like you more than other people because at least you don't ignore me like Snake does, and I like Jay because she's nice to me. But I want to talk about the okay liberal girl.
Okay, so what about the okay liberal girl did you want to talk about?
I mean, I think that regarding the topic of simps, you're always forgetting the fact that e-girls are perpetuating their existence because because simps basically are giving e-girls a reason to exist.
Of course they are, yeah.
So of course you know about the okay liberal girl, but the thing is that I knew her a long time ago when she went for the name Maria the Witch.
Oh,
so
okay.
Many years ago, a long time ago, I was on Twitter and there was this person I started following called Maria the Witch. And I remember back then we started talking. I mean, we never like did talk like we were like actually friends, but we were acquainted. And then she started a YouTube channel.
Okay.
And she's posted about communism and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, she's dumb.
Better dead than red, yeah.
Yeah, true. And also she's Brazilian and I'm Chilean, so naturally we're enemies.
I'm loving this more.
Yeah, but the thing is, I went to her Discord, and the thing is that I was there when she posted the video about necrophilia.
Okay, for those who don't know, could you describe what that video was about?
In fact, the video is actually up. A friend of mine posted it.
Yeah, I saw it too.
So basically, she made an argument
on stream.
I'm going to do it right now. Basically, she made the argument that fucking a dead body wasn't a problem, and that basically stealing the dead body of someone else is like stealing a sex toy. I mean, she was basically treating corpses as sex toys.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And to add further insult to injury, she actually made an argument towards child pornography.
Wait, did she advocate for ethical child porn?
She was a fan of Destiny back then, and she did.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my God, Destiny! She's a Destiny fangirl too.
Yes, and the thing is that it never ends. She was actually
Bread Tube's wild.
I mean, it is. She was actually a simp herself. So when it was on her server, she actually had the hot ones for a guy called Sexist, who was another bread tuber. And at first it was like, okay, is this teasing this? And if I was back then, it was like, this reminds me of Poe and Jay going back and forth. But no, she actually was into this guy. And she actually went to the UK with the only intention of fucking him. She did. She went internationally on international booty call. International booty call. And the thing is that...
Imagine having that much money.
Oh, I got a girl to come over.
She's a millionaire. Her parents have money.
Wait, she's a communist and her parents are a millionaire, of course.
Okay,
yes, she does.
Even before simping, when I was in fucking, I think, sophomore year, I got a girl from Ukraine to come over to America, and I blocked her because I didn't want to deal with her because I didn't think she'd do it. And then she sent me the plane ticket, and I ghosted her.
Wait, from where?
You ghost a lot of people, dude.
From Ukraine? I was born in Ukraine.
I think it was some like European country. She did not speak good English, and I thought it was a bot at first. So I'm just like, okay, I'll play along. She hasn't scammed me. She sends me a plane ticket there, and basically I do reverse image search. 0 results found.
Okay.
She came to the airport, and I checked Google reverse search. 0 results found. So she came to America. Watson said 1 result found, but basically she would have to do such a good job photoshopping. Because the airport, they recognized it by the airport name, but it was like a 70% match, and it was like several different airplanes were just like just shot different angles. So, and there was like some of them that were completely out. So it was just, you'd have to do such a good photoshopping that I don't think it was fake. I think it was, real. So I just ghosted her.
You have told me a story, like you told me another story about some guy, but I'm gonna let it go. Back to you, Owl. So this crazy millionaire communist,
this crazy Brazilian commie. She basically, the funny thing is this: she went there to fuck him, and she actually mentioned that on Discord, and there was actually a whole conversation about it. Now she claims to be asexual, which means that she doesn't feel affection or any kind of sexual drive. But she's actually lying. She does have a sex drive.
I mean, obviously, when you fly across the world to sleep with someone.
I mean, yes, I say the same thing to myself. I repeat it every time before I go to bed. If you're asexual, why you will fly across the Atlantic to fuck somebody? And the thing is, that guy never reciprocated her feelings.
Oh God.
No, yeah, that's the funny thing. She actually one time, and it was late at night. I was talking with another person from that server. Actually, like a girl I was at the moment. There's another story, and we were talking about that, and then she comes on, and she's sad because she said, "No, this guy's not responding my DMs, nothing." And I said, "Wait a second, isn't this the guy who you went to across the Atlantic?" Yes. Oh, okay, I can see what happened. He used you basically. And what happened after that was that the meme actually made a meme. I posted her logo. I like edited with the Nazi eagle, and I posted it on her Discord, and she went angry. She was very angry against me, and a few days after that, her server disappeared. It merged with the one of his booty call, basically, and then I left.
Oh my god.
And when I left, I thought that this was going to be the end of her. She posted some other videos, one saying that she doesn't count as a woman of color. I didn't know why, but I said, "Bitch, you're Brazilian." And no, I mean, look. The thing is this. A little side note: being a white supremacist in South America is the most stupidest thing you ever think of.
Like, I mean, wasn't there the story of some Nazis escaping to South America?
Yes, but that is Argentina, and Argentina is white. That's the meme, at least.
True.
Yes, and so I thought, okay, and then apparently all her videos went in private, and I said, the witch is finally gone? She is finally gone. And I was like, for a year up to my time, and then I was scrolling through my Twitter. I saw the okay boomer girl, and I was like, oh please, not again. And then I was scrolling, and then I watched it. What is this? And I saw her face, and I was, no, she's back, no.
The witch is not.
It was like a ghost from my past, basically. Because I will be honest. Back then, I actually kind of had a crush on her, but it was mostly like platonic. But then what?
A platonic crush? How does that work exactly?
Yeah, I don't know how it works either. But it wasn't like I was trying to like get her to like me or anything. I just like her. But then the coming thing, the necrophilia thing, the child porn thing.
Okay, so you were simping the simp, but then she became so horrible you couldn't simp her anymore.
I'm a reformed simp.
Okay, you're a reformed simp.
Anonymous simps.
Well, that's okay then.
Yeah, so to end the story, she posted that video, and I was like, "Oh my god, she's back!" And then I said, "She's probably gonna block me because she remembers me probably." And then she said, "No, I'm gonna say hi." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And the video now has like 5 million views, and her Patreon, she earns like $1,000 per month.
Oh my god!
But by the way, you have to see what are the tiers. Like the first tier is $5. You get one lewd every month.
Wait,
and
she
second
posts lewds?
Yes, but the thing is, she says there are artistic nudity because she says that supposedly nudity is not inherently sexual. And I said, well, it's kind of right. I mean, you don't see like the David or Michelangelo and said, yeah.
I mean, some people would, but those are just
but my point is that I get it. But the thing is that she usually said that, and she said, no, I don't mind my nudes. And then some other guy posted another Discord server, and she went angry at that. So I said, she has pretty thin skin.
Yeah, I understand.
So that's basically.
So you have nudes of the okay liberal girl. Is that what you're saying?
I can't confirm it nor deny it.
Oh my god, so, you're still simping the okay liberal girl.
So let's just say these.
You're not a reform simp.
Talking about the guy who I got arrested. The 40-year-old dude I got arrested.
Okay, we will save that. We will save that story because that is a story in and of itself. That is a whole episode. So we will save that for later. Let's move on to Q&A. V, you want to help us with the Q&A?
Sure.
Brenner, can you give us those questions?
Yeah, I got you on that. Okay, so first question is, I asked this earlier. If you have any more questions, I'll try to get to them, chat. First one is by Let's Complain. Hey, Ver, how do you feel when guys like me ask you out, not knowing you have a boyfriend? How do you feel?
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't feel like really much of anything. I mean, I just always kind of tell people like I do have a boyfriend, and I am open about it. But I guess even if I didn't, it's a little weird. Like if I don't really know who you are, like if I don't really talk to you, like.
Sorry. How does your boyfriend feel about this?
I don't know, Brandon. Are you still there? Are you in the chat?
Yeah, I saw him. I mean,
he just says like he doesn't really care. I mean, he knows I'm not gonna do anything.
That must be a huge fucking flex. Like my
the Chad. The fucking Chad. That's why he's my mutual.
All right.
Yeah, Poe, you someone just said show me something shoved up your ass. So
I'm
like,
not gonna shove. No, nothing is going up my ass. Nothing.
No, somebody asked me that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In DM.
All right. Next question from the Straggler. I will ask a simple question. What is best in life?
That's simple. To destroy your enemy, see them laid out in front of you, and hear the lamentations of their women.
Marijuana.
Stop talking.
I say humor because
Wait,
I feel bad that I know that reference.
Of course, it's Conan. But before, let me say what is best in my life. Okay, to post cringe, to post even worse cringe, and to see people cry out in despair.
All right, but
Maniac.
for me, probably my thing in life, the best thing in life is to make others laugh, and to like laugh. I think humor is the best thing because my life philosophy is if I can make one person laugh a day, I've made the world a better place.
And to make friends on Grindr, right? Don't forget that one.
Of course.
Yeah,
don't forget that.
Grindr. I make hookups on Grindr.
I mean,
Okay.
My favorite thing in life is learning new stuff, making friends, and actually teaching people about new stuff. Because I get happy when.
Oh no, I'm just agreeing with you.
What?
I disagree with you on your life values.
Why are you disagreeing with me on that?
I agree with you on that.
Oh my god! I thought you thought disagree.
Okay, we get it. You both agree on the life values. Next question, please.
Okay, number 3 from Beef Sneeze. Hey Ver, how epic and cool is your boyfriend? And how would you say? Would you say he's based? Would you say your boyfriend is based?
Brandon, why? Oh my gosh, bro. You're okay. He's okay.
Oh,
He's
you hear that? You hear that? Simps, you got a chance. Simps, you got a chance, guys.
Stop.
Never stop dreaming.
Never stop.
I'm not gonna open up an OnlyFans.
All right, we have one more from Ozymandias 1997. Has Jay had an experience with a simp? Poe, Snake, and me don't count.
Hey, that's me.
I've had several actually.
You've had several. Did any of them
I've
get
had
extreme?
several.
Explain.
Explain. Elaborate.
Let's hear this.
I have had people unironically offer pics.
Wait, sorry, you cut out there just for a
They
bit. So
offer
repeat
dick
that?
pics?
They offered.
Wait.
No, I said offer to pay for feet pics.
Oh, okay. That's
Well,
boring.
we all so have I.
Yeah,
Also,
So have I. Even someone offered to pay me for feedback. My pic.
that's fair.
Hey, if you have
Poe.
Sims, that means you're famous.
Poe is now
People-
accepting
I was also
donations.
going through my Twitter DMs earlier and found a pretty fun.
Okay.
For context, my display name on there is Keeper of the Cum Chalice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So some rando DMs me, "What's with the cum chalice, pal?" I said, "Why not?" Then he messaged me, "Maybe a guy wants to keep his cum," and that was at 10:38 a.m. I never responded to that.
Well, he can
And then
come
at
take it back.
11:05 a.m., he said, "On a side note, is it disrespectful to ask to see a titty?"
What kind of
I
question
have
is
not
that?
responded, and he has not ever.
Well, Jay,
Again.
answer the question. Come on.
Yes.
Is it
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, to be honest, like I have gotten a lot of them are just from like not my mutuals, but like some of them are from my mutuals, but a bunch of them are just from people who follow me, people who don't even follow me because my DMs are open. They will send pics that could be them. They will ask me questions. Some have asked for feet pics unironically. Some, a lot more, have asked for them ironically. And I have gotten a lot of nudes in my DMs. Some from guys, some from girls. And
Awesome.
recently, a couple OnlyFans. A couple OnlyFans in my DMs.
You
Poe,
know,
are you starting
you know
an
what we could do,
OnlyFans?
Poe? Listen, hear me out. You know what we could do? Let's
What
have
can
a
we do?
donation goal next stream, and if we hit the donation goal, Poe makes an OnlyFans and opens it up for free.
No, we're not doing an
Yes.
OnlyFans. No,
Oh,
no, I'm not
my
doing
No
an
one
OnlyFans.
said you had to post nudes.
Oh, the trap.
Post the feet. All right. Well, that's all the questions I got, guys.
Okay. I mean, if you're gonna send nudes to my DM, at least ask first. Yeah?
Oh, can I send nudes to your DM?
You cannot send nudes to my DM.
Dude,
Jared.
you never asked to post cringe. Why should I ask to send you?
Look. I would prefer, because some of you, I know a bunch of you are underage, and I swear to God, I will block you.
Oh, I'm 19.
Wait.
Oh,
Poe the pedo.
I'm 19.
Don't send me cringe, pro.
Poe, did you ever get my DM of big nuts.mp4?
What?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Some guy with big ass nuts who beats him.
Oh yeah, I posted that video a bunch of times, dude. That was like old news.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I've only started following you recently, and for some reason Twitter suppresses you. So that's because I'm following 100 people. I know that's like small numbers, but still, I don't get a lot of your tweets.
We have one more question.
Look, what's the question?
If this is from Munch. If coronavirus gets bad enough, will the world become the biggest and most realistic looter shooter?
Look,
yes.
I'm gonna be honest right now. If the world ends, I will become a warlord, and you will all die.
Oh, are you gonna come?
Why are you so sure you will become a warlord? What makes you
I mean,
so
his DNA, he is from Africa.
I've always wanted to be a warlord. I've always wanted to be a warlord.
Posting cringe on the internet is not an
Look,
ability.
Look,
I
have seen death in real life. I will not flinch.
Can we?
I will not flinch.
Can we get fan art of Poe
become
being a warlord for Jay, Queen Jay?
Look.
Oh no.
I will look. As a warlord, I will destroy all of you with facts and logic and an AK-47.
Oh.
Basically, an African warlord.
Yes, but with glasses.
I think we can find one of those.
Okay, with glasses and a sweater vest and a bandolier of grenades.
Now, listen, I'm telling the truth. If this gets out of hand and like America starts to like fall down, I'm doxing myself, posting my address. We're having a big party at my house, so
Cool.
Hope it might
yeah.
get better.
Someone wants to ask me a question?
Oh, I said, can I be a cum slut if you're a warlord?
Okay, first of all, no, you are never going to be anything. We are putting a moratorium on that right now.
We're putting a pin in that one.
Very much so.
But he never said no. Keep in mind that.
Yeah.
Ow! I swear to God.
So Jared, why are you horny on Maine? What's the deal with that?
Who said this was my main?
Oh, that's true. He didn't say that was his main.
Fair point.
Oh yeah.
Who says I'm being horny? This is just a business venture. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I should
You know
make
what?
What?
Also, we're gonna expose Poe simping. Burner, show them the law.
Oh!
Show them the
Jaybird!
laws, Burner.
Okay. All right. We'll
Jaybird,
bring it
you
up.
hurt me. Jaybird.
I think that's a good way to end everything.
Let's
Those DMs from the other day that I mentioned.
let us end today's
Wait, are they one
episode?
where he was begging because he said you weren't funny?
Hold it.
Yeah.
I
That was when I
never-
was ignoring him.
I need Poe's permission. I'm not a fan of doxing people, so I'm gonna need Poe's permission
Poe.
before I bring this up.
It's not doxing if we know poses him.
I mean, otherwise, I'm gonna do a dramatic reading of them.
Oh,
You should-
someone just
how
said
about we
me
do
he
both?
was a soy boy.
Fine.
Someone
You know
just
what?
said-
Okay.
Burner,
So
pull that shit up. Burner, pull that shit up. I'm not a pussy.
I will
pull
pull
that shit up.
I
I'm
will
not a
pull up
pussy.
what I
Let's do it.
have. Here we go.
It wasn't technically begging. I will give him that.
Jay uses T-Mobile. Somebody please dox Jay. You can see it right here. All right. Well, it's up. I can. I don't know if you can see it, Jay. You're gonna have to DM. I'll DM it, so we can all see it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I very much have that.
You know what? Jay, do a dramatic reading. Do a dramatic reading of
Let's
it.
do it.
Wednesday, 7:47 p.m. Poe
When-
says,
Wednesday.
Jaybird, don't be mad at me.
Jay-Bird.
6:21 p.m. I get 5 messages. Session.
Wait. What's
Jaybird,
that?
I admit it. You're funny. Not funny for a woman. Just funny. Are you happy now? I demand he lets them see his admission. I can't even get a thigh pic for Woman Crush Wednesday, but I gotta publicly apologize.
Oh,
This ain't
no.
fair.
What say you in your defense, Poe?
Did we need more confirmation, chat?
Okay,
He's
look,
upset.
in my defense, she still hasn't sent me a thigh pic, so I'm a
Fair.
little bit off of that.
Jay, send the thigh
Like,
pic.
I am justified. I am justified.
The man has taken
I am
the
justified.
L. Now show us those thighs.
Hey, no, this is no L. This is no L. I
I
chose.
have
Poe,
once
Poe,
shown my thighs.
Take the L and shove it.
Take the L.
Shove it where? Jared can
Wait.
shove it up his ass.
Yeah, Jared would probably be into that.
Shove what up my ass?
You
For
can
thigh
shove
pic?
my L up your ass.
I'll watch that.
Let's hold off on that one. Wait a minute, we're gonna get a lot of fanfics now.
Okay,
Here we go.
I mean, L is technically a dick because. Like,
Okay, we can pause that right now.
Poe, how do you-
Moratorium.
Poe,
I
how do
said
you feel?
moratorium.
How do you feel?
About
Okay,
what?
we're gonna solve the same question later.
How do you feel about having
Oh.
a dramatic reading stream for fanfics? If we get fanfics, how would you feel about that?
I will read those like a drama nerd that I am not.
Here we go, boys.
I will
type 'em
read
up.
I will read all the Poe section and read all the me section.
Okay.
that would be glorious.
With sound and acting. Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh, this is fun.
Okay, well, boys, I'd like to thank everybody that came out to support the stream. Honestly, you know what? I like all of you.
Especially V, especially Jared, especially Owl. Thank you for making this an enjoyable stream.
Thank you.
Jared, your stories have sent me to a new low. V, your stories have sent me to a new high. And Owl, your stories.
My friend literally said.
Wait. I can't listen. Say it again.
You are a simp for a simp who says she's reformed, but still has nudes of a simp.
No. Listen, the nudes are on a specially safeguarded. I can pull them up anytime we want.
Okay, that still makes you a simp. Let's get back to but
no,
thank you
I'm
all.
no simp because I'm not talking with her anymore.
Owl,
Besides, I already have a girl. Okay.
Owl, take the L. Okay, thank you all for coming and making this a wonderful episode 2 of Digital Blackface. Burner, let's cut it.
All right, cool. Have a great night, you guys.
Bye.